friendships, and you know, with this team, it's hard not to have fun. So that's the main thing. The NCAA tournament is just a lot of fun, and then you know, when it's time to get on the court, you kind of lock in and take care of business, and that's what we've done the last 2 years. That's what we plan on doing this year.
For you personally, is there like a nervousness or an excitement, kind of getting some significant time?
I will say I'm excited, but I wouldn't call it nervous. It's just excited to, you know, that this atmosphere is the best, might be the best in college sports. So I'm just trying to embrace it and have as much fun as I can.
Were you able to get caught up in the excitement of the run last year, or was it kind of torture for you to have to sit and watch?
Oh man, I got caught up in it. You know, we were winning, so you know, that kind of took away from, oh, I got a bum knee or I got a brace on. You know, it was just at that point, it was just like we were just having a lot of fun, and I was enjoying everybody's company, enjoying winning, and you know, it kind of made it easy to get my mind off of my knee or whatever pain or soreness I was going through.
What was your most memorable moment from that whole run last year?
Probably Luke's shot. You know, to see him, all the hard work he puts in that nobody sees, late nights in the gym for 2 years, and then to be able to step up in that moment was big for me. I know it was big for him, but it was big for me to see because it just showed that all his hard work is paying off.
Would you like to see yourself in one of those kind of moments this year?
I bet. Yeah, I mean, everybody wants that moment. That's the moment you grow up dreaming about, you know, running the clock down in your head and knocking down the game-winning shot in the tournament. So,
do you think? I mean, so many people think of you as a shooter, but Coach was just talking about your defensive effort and play this year. I mean, do you think people kind of overlook how good you've been defensively?
It depends. It depends on how you look at it. You know, some people don't really. Some people like to put their whole stock on who puts the ball in the basket. Don't really look at the other aspects of the game. But you know, you talk to people that, you know, that have been around basketball their whole lives and know that it's just more than putting the ball in the basket. And they see it. They see how much I put into that end. So, I mean, it just depends on how you look at it, honestly.
I mean, have you always been a guy, even growing up, that put a lot of stock in defense?
Honestly, no.
Did that happen when you came here?
That happened when I came here. I mean, you know, my high school coach, I remember he was begging and pleading for me to play defense. And, you know, I just didn't get it. But I got here and I had to find a way to get on the court. So that was the best way for me to do it.
Our recruiting guy actually said you were a pretty good defender in high school, though, and he said that part of your game would surprise people because you were known as a shooter. And he said when he has to defend, he can defend.
Yeah. It was always, I mean, you know, I always say defense comes down to how much you want to, your heart, and your desire to do it. And, you know, when you had to, you could always do it. But, you know, I'm sure for everybody in high school, you didn't have to defend at a high level all the time, so I think that's what it was.
Is there a part of drawing a charge that's most fun? Is it maybe when you get up and you see the look on the face of the guy that got the foul and he's got to turn up and go the other way?
Not even that. I mean, you take a charge, you know, you're in the Smith Center, everybody's jumping up, yelling, screaming, and you look at the bench, everybody's up, coach is happy, excited about it. So I think that's the best part is the momentum it gives a team. I mean, you can end a run, another team's run, if you take a charge. I think so. You know, it's just a huge momentum swing, taking the charge, and then you know, I've fed off that this whole season, honestly.
For not playing in last year's tournament, you went through it. You were in the locker room. You went through all the emotion, everything like that. Does that make you feel like you're a little bit experienced at this, even though you weren't on the court during those games? And can you draw from that to kind of help you, whatever, someone's asking about nerves, whatever you might experience Friday?
Yeah, I definitely think I have a little bit of experience. You know, if you think about it, I wasn't in those moments last year. And this year we've had moments where we've had guys need to step up and make big plays in the late games. And we were able to do it specifically. I mean, I was able to make a couple plays. So, you know, I think watching the guys and watching what they did, watching what they went through, helped me gain a little bit of experience that I can use going forward these next couple weeks.